They can't block me over this one. That's right. The one they like to block. Or it's that one. Huh. The clock. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. Or is that?
No,
that's the degrees.
It's the degrees, yeah.
Balance. Not that way. So, 4 accounts blocked. Actually, this is 6 accounts total. 6 accounts. You know, I really enjoy driving the Mini Cooper. This is one of the funnest cars in the world to drive right here. It's like you're driving a mini cart. If you've ever driven a Mini Cooper, I gotta say, that hunk of metal right there is fun. It's my truck. Gaze into the sun.
Backed out. You back it out.
I'll back it out.
You back it out.
Thing can go under these branches.
Yeah. Definitely.
It can go under small tunnels.
Yep.
Look at this. It feels like you're in Mario Kart. You just push.
The car from the Italian Job.
You push it there, and it puts that Italian job.
Italian Job.
Italian job. I thought it was German or European. See how easy that is? You just push the button. I tell you. I got that nice chair over there. That was me. See? That fun? Black sun, baby. Abbabolla. And that's all there is to it. You push the stop button, push it in, and it comes out. It's kind of like everything. My curls today, they're mad. It's unjustifiable. Unstoppable. Remember, you can always call out to 8. The 8. So what I'm here to tell you all today, well, I pretty much wrote about it, as you saw. I've learned a lot connecting. These past few days I felt a lot of electromagnetic energy, as you might have too. And if you have, what the hell is this on there? So I think the one thing I'd say is what we're trying to do is teach. Oh shoot, 3:30. When did I start this? 3:30. This is a good time. To realize that Abbabolla, the good intentions are you stay solid and true to yourself first and foremost. Okay, you can't pull someone out who wishes to do harm to you or abuse. Those who lie to you, do things behind your back, cheat you, treat you like you're garbage or like a dog. You are the utmost beyond God. You should be catered to, loved. You should have all the good things sent to you. Okay? Meaning pure divine love, positive thoughts. Hey, you are going to do good. You're the best. You're the bomb. I want only good for you. Okay? Those positive affirmations and things are are positive because, again, you got to stay grounded, barefoot, to the ground, to the earth, nature. Limit this fake stuff, this fakery, this static, negative energy. See, that cactus is real. It's actually part of nature. You can try to make a man-made plastic version of it, but it's never going to be alive. And anybody I say this to, they can agree with me. These houses, these are built to storage us in. See that? They're very efficient. When right behind them is a giant tree which you could live in. Did you know that our whole neighborhood, I've said this before, our whole neighborhood could live in that tree. Do you ever climb the tree? If we had to survive, we could climb up in that tree. We could burrow a nest with a bunch of, branches and hay, things like that, because we allowed the grass to grow. When it dies, it gets to a certain height, maybe this tall. We cut our grass back for whatever reason. Did you know Europeans think we're crazy for having all this property, land? They think we're crazy for having land because we don't do anything with it. We mow it. Do you know how many gardens we could have? I saw an empty, vacant golf course back here. Could easily use it for growing gardens, urban gardens, for the whole town in Maryville. Okay? And which is food. We don't need to even kill or harm the animals. And that's what I'm telling you today. Stop harming my land. Harming my children and my people. Stop harming the skies, my oceans, my rivers, my land. Stop slaughtering my animals. Just put some moringa queen oil on. It's really good stuff. We have it infused with pure 100%, well 99.9%, it's practically 100% pure raw CBD oil. So that's that. So if you missed it, I drove the Mini Cooper, amazing car. That's the S, it stands for 1. It's the sun vehicle, that's why it's number 1. I mean, you drive it around, you can drive under tunnels and stuff. This thing is amazing, fast, and just a fun little car to drive. I gotta give it that. 10 out of 10. Really shocked. Gas is incredible on it. Yeah, I could probably fit in my truck right there. Amazing. So, look at these beautiful flowers. It's gorgeous. They need to be noticed. Need attention. Need tending to. And you know what's amazing is I don't have to tend to it. The black sun, she's here. She's everywhere. I've got moringa seedlings over there. She waters it. Out in nature, out in the woods. There's nothing. Out in the nature, out woods, there's nothing we need to do. It's all energy from the electromagnetic radiation energy here above. And did you know there's 2 suns? Check out my 2 suns video. There's 2 yellow, red suns. They've reported on the news about it because we live on a more flatter plane Earth. That's how we get connected. We're not spinning. There's no way if we were spun out that we could ever get grounded because we'd be spinning. Okay? The centrifugal force, all this nonsense. No. We are more of a flat plane. There's much more continents of Earth around us. And I tell the absolute true truth. I've lost 4 accounts this year, like completely disabled. So they have a whole crew, a whole team watching me as I go live. They mess up my connection, whatever. Total, I've had 6 accounts disabled for doing nothing other than telling the truth. People say, oh, it's because of spam and stuff you promote on your business. That's not true because I have Vimeo, which I paid $250 every so often, a couple months, for a professional business account. I've spent tens of thousands of dollars putting back into my message on Facebook. Putting onto my message in Facebook so that people would actually hear the message. I literally spent money so people would be awakened to the truth about what's going on in the world. As I am one with nature, I am one with the sun. I am one with the black sun, which is your moon. A reflection hologram. A lot of stuff that is not real. They don't want you to know. Right? They don't want you to know. But by tapping into me, adding me as a friend, being a friend on your friends list, you are on the right track. Because like I said, you wouldn't have found me for no reason. You'd be like, who? I found this guy on Facebook, whatever. Okay? Look at those beautiful flowers. I put a whole little grove of moringa seeds right over here. They're all right here, they'll pop up. You put some sand medium to that. And even the palm trees over there, we've got palm trees in Tennessee. Yes. And that was my main operation, what I did at plottpalmtrees.com. So I'm re-adding. This is definitely me, ERIK PLOTT. I'm the real ERIK PLOTT. Don't forget to stop and smell these babies. Isn't that just nice? So beautiful. So nice. So nice out. So if I've been not around for a while, that's what I've been doing, is gazing at the sun. But you get all that energy through your eyes, your retina. The retina is why they say it's the windows of the soul, is because that pupil is what looks like the black sun, actually, which is the Mother Earth. She's male and female. Male and female. That's why you have two sides of the brain that's considered more masculine or feminine. That's why it connects the opposite, diagonal, through the brain. You can research all this in science. You have the more feminine creative energy that goes to the left hand. That's what they think is evil, or like Eve, or equal. It's the feminine side. The masculine side is the right hand, or the left side of the brain. It's more logical, it's analytical, it's numerical. It's how this whole world works. Basically, the black sun is the other entity, which you can see, and many have seen. It's an energy that's both man and woman, androgynous in nature. You can't put a feminine, you can't say, oh, it's a female. That's not even how any of this stuff works. But, it's just like you can't say good or evil, what have you. It's just like I'm a masculine man. I get a pink comb and brush. I'm brushing my hair. So would that make me a female? See, it just doesn't make sense. Even the gender roles doesn't make sense. You can't put a gender role. Look how curly my hair is. Disastrous. Yes, I'm a man using a pink brush. Because I can. Because I can. I want to tell you, I connected with the black sun, and it was great because, I had asked for what I wanted, and I got it by backing off from anything that's negative or static. And, I want to move on. I want to get out of here. I want to live off the land. I just want to go live in peace where there's no one that can cause disharm on it. See, to cause disharmony means to literally create or wreak havoc in one's life. So, even they are doing that to me when they disable my accounts. I'm getting all that information, though. They're letting me download the content information. So, when I do, I'm going to repost it on this account. So all my videos, all my work will be presented. Apparently, the things I write about, just this logo, this symbol here, they do not like. They wish to have me completely removed. Fine, that's what they do. Man. There we go. And so, with that said, there's not much I can do other than I constantly have to create myself again, whatever it is I'm doing. And, when I did that, I ended up with more sales than ever before. I've literally hit, the top sales bracket for what I'm doing, which is good. But now you got to find the right environment and place. You got to do what you got to do to get that all done. So I appreciate everyone's support. Add me on this account. This is my last account. And there's more to come. We got some Linetti-sodes coming up. Check out the video. I'm about to go upstairs. I'll show you the Two Sons video. Yes. Man, that is really thick. It looks like a rabbit tail or something, or a raccoon tail. It's so thick. Dang. Never seen it act like this. Curly.
You want your keys?
Yeah, I want.
Because I need to get in your truck.
When you center yourself between that right and left hemisphere, the masculine and feminine, and you think about the inner earth is the subconscious. They even said, I think it was Joyce, she even posted about how some doctor said that whatever we're programmed to believe, 90% of our programming comes from the subconscious. So if you could imagine that if you stopped listening to man-made rhetoric, it's hard to find who can you trust in this day and age. That's a good question. How can you even trust me? That's possibly what you're thinking. If you don't see by now that my intentions are good, then like I said, I'd say block me or whatever. I am human, but I've never crossed anybody. I would never do such a thing. And even if I present something that doesn't seem normally, what one would take as usual. Like, you can't find books or read studies on the things that I present. And that's a good thing, for me at least, because I know what I'm teaching you is not wretched or teaching some man-made philosophy. A lot of these people go into studies and schooling, spiritualism, synchronism. It's ancient beliefs told over and over again. And once it gets to too much true truth, then they have to tarnish it, they have to change it. And so what I mean by that is you're not going to find any spiritual enlightenment in any man-made book or gurus, teachers, doctors, religious belief systems, dogma, or bias. It's all what you know. It's inside. When you're grounded and you go outside and you're grounded with nature and you think, wow, you have one of these spiritual epiphanies after a while. Especially like me, I can go out there and meditate for 24 hours straight, no problem, and stay still with nature. Okay, I can do that. I don't like people who make me angry. I can raise my voice. I can tap into anger. That doesn't mean I'm not spiritually enlightened. It means when I get angry, it's over a situation that I know that I have power to change. So it hurts me when others hurt me, abuse me, or lie. And that's in people's natural nature when a man is truly serene, when I am at my peak of peace ability. These are just words to reflect it. But see, I know I am centered. When you say, oh, you got to pray, I just have to pray once. I have to know my intentions. And the more I detail my wishes, my commands, they utter into this existence. So that's subconscious. So you have to reset your brain, your mindset. Okay, so you reset, which means to have a blank stare. Okay? That blank stare is selflessness. You don't need to focus on your opinions, your personality. Do not focus on your ego or anything, not even money, where you're going to lay your head. You don't need all this stuff before you. You do not need a house. You don't need, I know I have cars. It seems as if I have all these possessions. But you don't need all these things. These are just man-made tangible things. You'd say, well, Eric, the person who made that little crafted elephant or battleship up there, yes, it may be worth money, moolah, right? Money, which is what keeps this world round. That's what they say. It keeps the world, what do they say? Keeps the world going round. And it's funny that they say that because the world is not spinning. It is not going around. So what they're doing is they're creating a false reality. The day they told you that you're spinning in an atmospheric ball, okay, they lied to you, right? They lied to you by saying that you live in a spinning ball, okay? There's electromagnetic energy like this. It's in a hollow earth. This is why every time I show this symbol through an article on Facebook, it gets me banned without a question, and then they say that I went against community, that I went against community standards, which is really just ludicrous, because I have done nothing but tell the truth. It's funny, the great Buddha said that there are three things you can't hide in this world, and it's the sun, the moon, or the black sun, and the truth, which the truth is the black sun. So it's really a magical thing when you think about it. Okay, if we fix ourselves on only wanting things of this world, that's all we will get, is these things of the world. This is why people who love money, they always obtain money. So, like I'm saying, the aspect of resetting to your subconscious is where you can tinker, or you can actually you can finalize, you can edit, debug the program in your head. Because everything starts in the head. The kingdom, or the dome, which we are around, the kingdom of heaven, is within. It's the brain. Because when your brain has damage to it, everybody knows, when you have damage to your brain, your reality, it changes. Okay? So we want to really feed and fuel the brain with things that are good, right? Alkaline things. Did you know fruit is the only thing that actually converts to angromes? Which is, angromes are energy that comes from fruits. Organic fruits. Okay? If this orange was genetically engineered, or it is conventional, it was grown in bad soil, therefore, it's not going to do your body any good. There's no electrical angromes. So the only thing that makes the body function is angromes. Okay? We are frutivores. Yes, and even things like moringa, things that are plants, greens. Okay? The black sun. The black sun is that electromagnetic energy in the center, inner earth. The portal that goes down. You ever seen one of those water holes? They look like they just come out of nowhere and they go down, kind of like near Bermuda Triangle. Just because you don't understand those, it's really an enigma, or a wonder of this world. Nobody understands it. It's because they're not open to the black sun. The black sun is the inner earth thing in the center of the portal. This electromagnetic energy is what created everything. Science knows this, and it's what they're hiding. Again, this is why I've had six accounts banned, disabled, deactivated entirely. There's two suns. When they meet, people have them on video. You can't deny it. Look up two suns video. I have two suns video. There's two suns. There's an inner earth black sun, which I have seen and I've spoken to spiritually. There's a black spinning hole. Okay, I've already touched on all this, and it's about to happen. The Great Reset is among us. So that's happening next. Get ready. This is it. It is. So all this injustice in the world is about to be just again. So get ready. It's so beautiful. The black sun is before us. The great Abbabolla, the Kazwa, EGP, and that is me. I am the Abbabolla, the black sun, baby. None can touch this. None can touch this power. None can hinder the quality of this magnitude. The electromagnetic energy will cause a great reset, which in turn will cause peace on earth yet again. Do you see my moringa shampoo? I gotta wash this crazy mad hair. There's the black sun. Remember, barefoot your feet to the ground. So there's a lot of energy going on. You had the moon. You had the moon out a lot. These intentions are going to consciously come out when you have a relationship with the Son. When you have a relationship with the Son of God, The sun of God is above. That is the white or yellow sun, okay? Right there, you see it? You can't miss it. A lot of people aren't doing this. The more you're grounded out here, the more energy, power you have to give. As like an altar, okay? You could give. That radiation energy goes into the sun. Yes, if you have blue eyes, it's easier to do all this. I can gaze here for 8 hours straight. All day, I could sit out here and just look at that sun. I've done videos on the health benefits. Nothing on this planet will detoxify your body, your pineal gland, which is calcified if you eat junk food that's acidic, make you alkaline quicker than gazing at that sun, okay? Everything good from that sun. You're gonna have so much more energy, power, you're gonna be happier, and then even better, at night, people often think it's the moon that you're feeling. Often people think that it's constantly messing with my connection right now. Stop messing with my connection. Smart be it Abbabolla. The black sun, the moon, at night, which is a reflective hologram, is what you want to take that radiation energy from the sun and give it off to the moon, or the black sun, okay? At that point, whatever type of power, whatever type of energy, intention you want, you can have. All you have to do is just tap into it. Like I said, let go. Recognize. Remember it. Remember it. All the directions. So you allow what you want to come in. I want my other half to come in, the person who's alkaline and connected with me. Once you find that individual, you're going to know, wow, she or he is exactly who I'm supposed to tap into. This is it. Allow it though. Don't block it. Allow it to come in. Feel it. You'll feel it because the connection right here, everything that your intentions, all your intentions constantly, you should be in a meditative prayer. Prayer is not even the right word because that's some religious jargon that we've listened to for so long. All these words from angels and all the dogma and bias, the light energy and all this stuff that's new age, they are giving it to us because they don't want you to know that the dark energy is the most powerful. It absorbs all the light energy, and that's why we are using those light workers and light energy people, because they don't actually live it. People who are grounded, that sit out here all day, that actually live it, they're the ones doing the work. This is why I obtain, it's like a cheat code in life. If I want this truck, I got it. I put that out there. It's a giant truck, I can live in it. And I do live in it. I created that website. Everything you see, I created it just like the creator. So those who are creators are the ones who are tapped into this energy. When you see a painter who can paint ever so just amazingly, that is someone who's connected with the black sun, when they can just sit and paint, when they can do a puzzle, when they can go and work hard, maybe, and build this car here. I made that cactus grow to that magnitude by feeding it moringa. I anti-age because I consume moringa that's my own, that's heirloom organic. How did I find out that the other moringa was hybridized? I had to tap into that energy, didn't I? I have the real moringa seeds. Okay, so there's people, oh, I buy moringa, I take moringa every day. No, you don't. You're taking a hybridized conventional version of it. It's not real. That's why you're not going to reap any of the benefits, therefore. So again, remember, we said allow it, feel it. I feel it all the time. I feel that electromagnetic energy. Remember, our brain, this is not too far-fetched. Our brain is like a circuit board. There's electrical impulses. That's what your receptors are. The moment you grounded, the first minute, all your back pain and inflammation went away in your back. Why is that? Why is that? Because you're grounded. See, grounding gets and absorbs all the energy. That's why electromagnetic energy, the light, is controlled by one source called the black sun. Okay? We call it that because that's the best name for it. It's really the nameless one. But when you feel that energy, it's the most powerful, endless, limitless energy on this planet. You can't mess with it. The more you mess with it, you try to say it's not there, it's fake, it's not real, the more you're going to live a static or cursed life. Okay? Even amongst all the snakes, they say, or, you know, snakes actually symbolizes wisdom, but we know what I'm talking about. Sharks. People who want to bring you down, tear you apart. They want to see you bleed. They want to see you go through pain. Those people, they don't have your best interest. the more they come at you and attack you, the more cursed or static they will be. Only the more that you're grounded and connected with the inner earth, black sun, and gazing at the sun. If I sat out here, my adversaries can do everything. They can do everything. The adversaries, the enemies can do everything to pull me under. And so long as I'm grounding, I'm gazing, I'm doing my meditation my own way. I don't learn meditation from a book, a guru. I'm not told what to do. That's me being at my full peak masculine self. I'm selfless. I don't have opinions, personality. I let go all of myself. I stay and remain centered on positive thoughts and energies. All good for everybody. I love all people, divine love. Then you know what? The more I have that feeling, the louder that connection gets. I can hear it. It's like a ringing. That is literally the ringing of constantly. It's life. It's that vibration that you feel from the sun, but more importantly, the umbilical cord of the inner earth, black sun. And if you've never seen the black sun, that's fine. Those who are more centered in this day and age, you're going to see it either way. It is the final judgment, the justice to the all injustice of the world. Anyone causing suffering or pain on this earth, I'll say it again, since it keeps saying connection unavailable, any substance that is bringing suffering and harm, pain, killing, slaughtering on this earth will have in the justice come back at them for all that evil. You know when you're doing something bad, when you push someone down the stairs, when you lie to someone, you betray someone's trust, you abuse someone, you treat someone less than the way they should be treated. And sometimes in this system, in this man-made, imperfected system, the more you do betrayal, the more you harm others at a massive scale, the more money you make, the more you obtain, the more they reward you. Is it not so? It is true. This is it. So what they've done is they've taken a perfect system, like nature, that works, and there's a universal number and a structure based around that logical number. Everything works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfectly. Then they created a 10, 11, 12 to manipulate God, the black sun. They have made a system that is based on the foundation of corruption, evil, greed, power, control, deception and lies, envy, lust, adultery, fornication, sodomy. And they reward those who understand that and see it, but don't embrace it. You can't talk about it. Shh, don't talk about that, Eric. We're going to ban you. We're going to disable and deactivate your account permanently for even bringing up the black sun. I just mentioned the black sun, baby. I told someone to say, what's the black sun? And I told them, and then my account was banned. They had no reason of banning it. So you got to take heed to what I'm saying here today. This video may even be blocked and banned. So if you're watching it, you are blessed. You're on a level where you can, a frequency, understand or overstand what I'm telling you right now. There's nothing I'm telling you that is wrong. You can post below. You could say, Eric, are you a liar? Are you on the enemy's side? All that all day long. I am all that is good, and if you can't connect with that, then you are not. It's something that you perhaps should look into. It's something you should look into yourself if you feel I am in any way deceptive or on the dark side, as you will. No, I'm trying to tell you the ultimate reality. Every single person on this planet deserves a chance, because every single person wants peace and serenity. I believe that. I know that. I visualize this. This is why I feel the connection, and everybody connects with me because they know I am humanity with the balance of both man and woman's intentions, and all the animals. That's why butterflies love me. They embrace me. The flies, the wasp, the squirrels, nature. I have nature on my side. And so that's why when you ask with the intentions to the black sun, it's like the Fibonacci. The more you remember it, the more you connect, and you never let go of what you put down on paper. what you intend to have, what you want, what you need. It's like a Fibonacci. It's going to spiral. And then next year, bam, you were right there again. And then you keep going, you keep standing for it, and then bam, it's 2 years from now. It keeps expanding. But if you let it go forever, and that connection, you're just going to reset. It's going to start over. It's going to all fall apart. So it's all going to fall apart because you weren't consistent. You went back. So here I'm telling you today, if you stay grounded, if you stay balanced, centered on the positive energy of the black sun, no matter what, just connect with it. You don't even need to call it a name or anything. Just connect with doing this. You automatically will do it. I don't need to teach you how to meditate. You will naturally do it. Okay? So don't ask me how to meditate. Don't ask me how to get spiritual enlightenment, all this stuff. You just do it. You go out, you gaze at the sun. Just look at the sun. Just do it. Take your shoes off. Take away everything that man has created for you, and you will be that much closer to the true truth. So I'll say that again. Say that again. You take off everything that man has made for you. Everything. Down the line. Even to the shoes, your socks, even if your clothes. I can guarantee you this. If we all lived in a giant nudist community and it was justified, you know what I'm saying? There would be no wars. Have you ever been to a nudist beach? There ain't nobody starting fights. It won't happen. Okay? It just won't. It's true. If we went back to our true nature of self, the Garden of Eden, we were all butt naked. Yeah. Got rid of all these damn clothes. We would see each other for what we're worth. Naked. Accept me. What? You know, the Bible, all this crap, what it did is it told you a lie. It said, you lived in sin, so you were kicked out of the Garden of Eden. That was the first great sin of man right there. That you believed your book that man made to enslave you. We weren't kicked out because some snake tricked some woman into eating an apple, so now we're naked for eternity? I mean, not naked, but we gotta wear clothes for eternity? And feel guilty, shameful if we're our true self? No, that is wrong. See, they made a whole industry out of it. How many trillions have they made off of clothing? How many trillions have they made off of jeans, shorts, socks, bras, panties, boxers? Did you know that's the very thing making you sick? Yeah. Socks and shoes. No longer are you grounded to your mother, to your father, down in the center of the hollow inner earth. How can you be? You can't. You can't connect with this. I'm only wearing this shirt because I'm letting it be known. This is what it stands for. It's not some occult. It's not some occult hate group. We're all in on this together. It's about to happen. It is. There's a rise up of the 13th dynasty warriors. It's among us. It's about to happen. The Rainbow Ultimate Truth Warrior X tribe, the Moringa tribe. I say Moringa Cryptic Kingdom because it's the most important plant that matters right now. It can correct every single problem. Malnutrition. It can correct starvation. It can correct the impurities in the air. It can purify all water impurities. There ain't a single thing, as a Harvard researcher, Cornell plant-based nutritionalist, there ain't a single thing. There ain't a single thing this plant can't do. No other plant I've ever seen can do what this plant does, okay? Not only can it reverse all these things, it can prevent them. It can prevent every illness known. In fact, if you were consuming this daily, you will never get sick. I've been taking this stuff for 10 years. I have not gotten sick. I haven't been to the doctor in 10 years. Reversed my father's diabetes. Reversed my cancer. Reversed her cancer. Cervical, breast cancer. Huh? What? Is it done? So, I'm going to eat my vegan pizza. That I didn't harm any animals for. That's the other thing, you know, not harming animals, all this stuff. Once you're aligned with that good energy, like, yes, you said, Jordan, what's up, brother? Thank you. No shame, no guilt. Absolutely. No shame, no guilt, ever. Okay? Look, we wear these clothes. When we sweat, you get chemicals. Oh, there's the ding dong. Ooh, it's the 4, baby. The balance. When we wear all these clothes, all the chemicals, the paint, the ink, even down to whatever, it seeps into our body. It makes us sick. It blocks things, you know. No, we could walk. We could be at peace, be naked, and accept one another in our fullest. And when that day happens, when that day comes, it will be total serenity and peace on earth. Abbabolla, Abbabole the Great, the one true creator, maker in the center of the earth that made all these things evolve. Science knows what I'm telling you is true. This is why they have blocked me 6 freaking times. 6 times taking my account down because I was reaching way too many people. They don't even have an excuse to why they've blocked me anymore. They don't. They have no justification or rationalization anymore. I've never broken any community standards. The thing they hate is people are being saved by me. You got herpes, you got STDs, you got cancer, you got HIV, AIDS, you got heart disease, diabetes, you name it. I've reversed every single disease and illness known to man. I will be the first man to embrace the cures for cancer, diabetes, and over 400 different diseases. My name is Eric Jeffrey von Leonard Plott. I am the Black Sun, baby. And to a future that is healthy, with wellness. And I said again, if you want what you want, and you get what you want, you need, then you need to tap into the energy of the Black Sun. If you want to allow it, feel it, embrace and visualize it. If you have to, write it down. I've got a book of things that are to come. It's unbelievable, okay? So add me on this new account. If you're here, you are my true friend, and I love you. You're my truest friends that are on this account. Okay, because obviously some people have been posting stuff to take my account down, been reporting me, things like that. And I'm going to take you to part 3 with the sun. I'm going to tell you about this guy real quick. This guy here, somewhat true. This guy here is somewhat true. I'm just going to take you to one part of it. It's the part 3 raw footage of the 2 suns. There's absolutely 2 suns. Okay? And let's just listen to what he says. Okay, I'm just going to tell you he's a Christian. He's a Christian man, which makes him a shill naturally. Why? Because he has to read a man-made book to get all this stuff. A lot of the Christians believe apocalypse is coming. We're in our last days. Yes, we're in the last days of the reset. The reset means that it's going to be the end of the world to make the beginning of the world. That's what's about to happen. It's not going to be comets and the end of the world apocalypse. No. It's going to be black comets that make everything disappear that has caused this problem. It's going to shake it off. The Earth, Mother Earth, Gaia, the Black Sun, is going to shake off these fleas. They're going to shake off these Masonic people building all these things, building all this stuff, okay? These skyscrapers, this whole Trump attitude, and then, hey, let's unroll the 5, 6, 7G. These things are not good, okay? They never have been, they never will be. If you like 7G and all this, I'm on the internet, but I'm here to tell you the truth about it. We're on Wi-Fi 5G. They've been testing me. This 5G has been making me go crazy, okay? I've had to put Suge Knight rocks on. I had to connect with the Black Sun. They tried to kill me. They've tried to kill me like over 60 times, okay? I believe 68 times. I'm losing count. Literally been jumped 3 times by a human form. These guys have literally came and broke into my house. I have proof of this. They tried to beat me to a pulp. I beat all 3 of them. That's the truth. It's on record. They've banned 6 of my accounts. They took down, see, that's what I was saying. It's not about spam, because if it was about spam, then how was it I was paying Vimeo for my professional business account? $250 every couple months, whatever it was, to pay them, okay? No, they banned me because of the Black Sun, baby, that information. Okay, I started posting. It had nothing to do with hate, inciting riots of hate or racism at all. So let me just show you this video. So remember, this guy's a shill. He's only telling you what shills tell you. The 12 or the 33 told you. And so, like I was saying, though, they removed 233 of my videos because of what I started to promote, the Black Sun. This information is sacred and holy, and they want it off the web. So that's how they got to do is filter me. This account will eventually be banned, most likely. So you're hearing information that's esoteric, not esoteric. Esoteric is the crap they create and put in books. Man puts it in books, and they always mislead people. They get it so close. It's full of half-truths and lies. But I can read in between it because I can decode it. I can decipher it. I understand what they're saying. Like this man right here. This is a shill. Now listen closely. And
energy that this could happen when they say stuff, and so And it does sound reasonable to me, knowing what I do about electromagnetic energy, that this could happen. And it very easily could gut everybody's brain for everything they ever knew, and they'll stand there and pee in their pants and go, gee, what was that? And that's if they still know how to talk. And there won't be any doubt in anybody's mind, because this thing's going to look like a big red dragon, exactly like all the ancient Sumerians and the Chinese and all the rest of them that had documented this thing's passing before. It didn't look like a white ball or a snow cloud or nothing. It looked like a big red iron oxide dust cloud with a superheated star in the middle of it.
Okay.
Like a pair of big magnets.
Okay, so what he's talking about is when they all come out, all of these suns are going to come out. The black sun in Revelations even says it blanket the sky like sackcloth in the skies above. Okay, if you read my article, I have it on my Kazwa page right here. Black sun. It has the information about how it comes into our reality. You will see it, and it's a subconscious entity. Everything that you think about in your subconscious, your dreamland world, okay, 90% of what we are taught is by other men, the 12 or the 33rd. They are brainwashing your subconscious, okay? This is why you have to reset it, and you have to let go of all those powers, that energy, okay? Because when you do, then, and only then, do you have complete control over yourself, your true self, okay? See, and they like to mess with my internet. This is what they do. So, like, while I'm live, I can't show you, but it's the kazwa.com/blog/news/blacksun2. That's one of the articles. Okay, let's listen to this guy while it's loading.
All of a sudden, it's going to lock onto us, and when it does, it's going to be like the Jolly Green Giant hit the earth in the ass. It's going to send a jolt 500 to 1,000 foot high. This is what I'm told. 500 to 1,000 foot high shock waves all the way around planet Earth. They'll be so bad that in a lot of areas that don't have good solid soil, it'll fluff it so badly that you'll practically be like you're standing in quicksand. And that this thing's magnetic field will literally gut your brain of everything. And so you may want to give some thoughts to getting you some sheet lead, build you a little lead helmet to wear, you know, like a little motorcycle helmet.
The power will be so overwhelming, there's no way a lead helmet can block it. The black sun's magnetic, its electromagnetic energy, plasma energy, is so powerful that when it gets close to the sun, that's what it wants. It's attracted to the sun's radiation energy. So it's attracted to the sun's radiation energy. So when all three of these entities come together, it is going to be so powerful and overwhelming that you won't know what to do. The lead helmet's not going to help you. The reason he's saying this is because he knows he's going to be fried up. He's a Masonic 12 or a 33rd degree. They are not going to know where to go or hide. And I've already put the spell out there, the efficacy, that all those type of people who they know the truth and what's about to come. I told them that they're going to be turned into dogs. Every one of them are going to be turned into dogs. It's already been written, and that's the truth. So that's why they're saying this. They're scared. But it's because they can't give up their wealth and create equality for all human beings. We're the only beings on this planet that don't work along with nature. Our nature, worms do. All these other animals do. It's unbelievable, okay? So we're the only ones that are going against our own true nature, and it's because of money, greed. We are the only ones going against our nature because of greed, money, and things of this world, and that man has created. So they are setting us up for failure and telling us a bunch of jargon about this or that energy, this new age philosophy, light workers. They're all Illuminati, and they're all doing this to spin you out. Any religious sect, anything with man-made words, titles, labels, anything, okay, that supports a cult or a culture or a organization, a church, a building that's man-made by Masonic buildings, is religious. It's a belief system. It's politics or politico, which is propaganda. If it's sexual orientation, there is no such thing as homosexuality. There's no such thing as heterosexuality. These are all man-made words to put people in boxes and keep. These are all man-made words to keep us all in boxes, to keep us divided, to keep us not from connecting. We should all connect, all be on the same page. Positive or negative, there is no such thing. There's no such thing as good or evil. This is all duality bullshit. Just like there are no angels or demons or gods or goddesses or devils. I do say goddesses, But I say that divinely, like we are beyond gods and goddesses. We are the human species that can create, through our intentions, a actual solution. And that's what the black sun wants. So when you tap into that energy and you're on the right page, then you'll have a connection between your right and left hemisphere of your brain, and everything good will come your way. But if you're trying to get everything good in this system, there's nothing good about this system. We don't need money. We don't need a job. We don't need to pay utilities. We don't need to pay our car payment. We don't need to pay our taxes. We don't need to pay any of these things. It's all man-made jargon to keep you enslaved, in debt, which is usury, which is slavery. And I've already talked about that on my Khazarian video. Go check it out. When you go to the Black Sun Baby album, you'll see that I already talk about the Khazarians. That's who's doing all this. You say, who are these bad guys? They're only bad because they wish to enslave everybody, because they have money and that's what you want. And so if we tell them we don't want their money anymore, we don't want their greed, we don't need that, then all of a sudden you have power. You have empowered yourself. You see how that works? You've empowered yourself through that. Now that I'm live, they won't allow any of my videos to work. So I'm going to send it to you. Okay? We'll keep listening to this guy.
To protect your entire brain and the back of your neck, so that way this can't happen. Because, you know, if these guys are right about this, and I'm pretty sure they are, because I know for a fact they know what they're talking about when they say stuff. And so, you know, and it does sound reasonable to me, knowing what I do about electromagnetic energy, that this could happen. And it very easily could gut everybody's brain for everything they ever knew, and they'll stand there and pee in their pants and go, gee, what was that? And that's if they still know how to talk. And there won't be any doubt in anybody's mind, because this thing's going to look like a big red dragon, exactly like all the ancient Sumerians and the Chinese and all the rest of them that had documented this thing's passing before. It didn't look like a white ball or a snow cloud or nothing. It looked like a big red iron oxide dust cloud with a superheated star in the middle of it. And I mean, you know, and that's what we've seen. So, you know, I don't care what anybody else says. There's a possibility. There's more than one thing out there. You know, I watched it through the Hubble Space Telescope, and when this thing looked like it was across the street, the Hubble got cut off and they encrypted it, and that was the end of any transmissions we had to watch. And we know that the Hubble, in order to be in the shadow of the Earth, had to be at an angle, and so that meant it was looking downward, and this thing was coming up underneath of us. And I tell you the honest to God truth, I personally think this thing is real close to us right now.
Black Sun.
You know, that's just my general feeling that, you know, and I'm a pretty psychic guy. I have the feeling that this thing is right close by and that we're going to see it any time. I mean, I've been doing everything I could do to...
Check out the Sumerian text videos I did. There's 2 of them. I tell you my experience with the actual people from the Pleiadian people, how they came. They're Aryan warriors. It was very surreal. I don't normally like to tell stories like that because it sounds too crazy, aliens, all that stuff. It's beyond that. I explain how African black Shemites, Kemites, were the same as the Aryans were related to the black people, and that's our original heritage. When people realize these 2 things, then we will have no race war, and then we can come together, and that's what the Moringa tribe is. We're uniting both races of people. Once the black African Kemite people realized they were the Egyptians with the Sumerian Aryan, blonde-haired, blue-eyed people, then we'll come together and take over these reptilian people who are the Khazarian Jews, which, again, you want to watch that video. Let's see here. I'll put this guy back on. Right here. These 2. Well, these 2. Khazaria Plot Part 1 and Khazaria Plot Part 2. This is the people who are the enemies of the world right here. I'm sorry, y'all, for this connection. They're doing this stuff to me. this is the part 3 segment, and I'm gonna post that below. I'm gonna post the Khazaria segments. Let's see what this one is. See, that Aurora Borealis is what's created us. Okay. Hey, you bring the food up here, babe. Look at how they're lagging my computer because I'm downloading all my information. It's heavy. That's 20 gigabytes, y'all. 20 gigabytes. Did you see that? 20 freaking gigabytes. The other one was 12. I got 4 more accounts to download all the content, and on this page right here, I'm gonna re-download it for y'all. I'm gonna re-down all of it for you. Can you see that? This is what started it all right there. The Big Bang in the center of the Earth was the Aurora Borealis. The Aurora Borealis is the emerald power that created everything. It's a magical, no one can explain this power. Nobody, okay? It's the plasma energy. It grabs it from the sun above. Okay, you'll notice there's a North Star right below it. See, that's the North Star. That's where the black sun, that's where Sirius is. Okay, it's a star. It's the Sirius, okay? It's the black sun, okay? The spinning, all the stars, they spin in the same sequence. This is how it debunks right here the spinning ball globe right here, because all these stars keep the same sequence no matter what. There's no way we're spinning on a globe going 4,000 miles per hour, going 40,000 miles through galaxies, and these stars perfectly keep the same exact formation every single day. Every single day, you'll see the Milky Way. You'll see the Aries, the Archer. Okay, you'll see Scorpio. You see all these astrology signs. I'm sorry, they don't mean anything. I'm here not to make friends, but I'm here to change the planet, change the universe. By telling you the truth is the only way to break the curse. We are not on a spinning ball globe. We've been lied to by NASA. NASA means in Hebrew deception. There's no doubt about it. The sun, the moon doesn't even exist. It's a reflection of the earth and its continents. That's why you see Africa and all these continents up on the moon. It's like a reflection. It goes like this in a projection back up. Also doing so, that's how we see light through the prism. The black hole in the center of the earth is the North Pole. The inner earth is reflecting above is below. Okay, so the same thing we see above, there's a hole that's an inner earth and it looks the same way going down into the hole that goes into an inner earth. It's a magnetic subconscious world. It's where we go when we dream. And what you want, you can tap into that as long as you never give up. Stay persistent by allowing, feeling, visualizing, and then knowing. Not having faith, but knowing what you want. Visualizing that knowing. When you visualize and feel it and allow that knowing, then it will manifest in your conscious realm. The sun will bring it to light. Okay, this is why they keep banning me, because I'm telling you the truth. This is all you need to know. It's very basic and simple. That's how you know it's true. Anything where you got to get a guru, an astronomer, someone to read your whatever reader, to give you readings, that's fine if you want that, because there's some people who psychically are able to do that. I'm able to do that psychically. I can telepathically send messages to people, put things and ideas in people's heads, whatever. But nobody's gonna fuck with me. They can fuck off. You're not going to put your curses on me, plagues or hexes on me, and if you try, it already bounces onto you tenfold. Back at you. Abbabolla, Abbabolla. This is it. Smart be it. Abbaboobo. See, there's the dome. It's the dome you're under. It's reflecting it. There's also Mercury, which is Black Sun's sun. It's called Mercury. Nibiru's coming back, baby. Planet X. It's coming back. The destroyer planet. It's going to destroy all this crap. This is nature. This is what we need. Check out and support my new moringa oil. By the way, help support me. We got the moringa oil with CBD infusion. Some good stuff right there. Yeah, and our site's been taken down too. Our website's been taken down, just so everybody knows. You got to go directly to me to make these orders. I'm getting more sales than ever by people going directly to me. Abbabolla. That's where the compass points to the North Star, the Mount Meru. You can't argue with me and my information because it's the absolute true truth. Aurora Borealis. It's the life stream that's going to heal everything. It's what makes all the things green on this planet Earth. Abbabolla. Black sun, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can hear me? I said bring it up. This was almost over. I was like, I'll do it. So that's your Aurora Borealis. It's on the Black Sun Baby playlist. This is the only thing that matters that's not being talked about right now. Everybody's bullshit and drama, Trump, politics, rhetoric, politica, sexual orientation, these wars. If you're tapping into the tube, the brainwashing tube, then you are not tapping into the powerful energy of the Black Sun. It's just impossible. Alright, so there's the two suns. Go check out my two sons videos, part 1, 2. Some cool stuff on that. The part 3 one is the one you heard the guy talking. Oh, you think? Yeah, and then there's some cool videos with Pink Floyd's Two Sons. Did they know what was going on? Because Pink Floyd actually sang about the two songs in the two suns in the sunset. So check that out. Abbabolla, efficacies. Check out the efficacies. We're going to re-download everything because we've got it right here. Over 12 gigabytes there, 20 gigabytes there, 40 gigabytes in another account. We're getting all of our information. We're going to re-upload all of it, whether they like it or not. This information is going to be rooted in their virtual matrix. This is why they hate me and what I'm doing, and why it's hit them. It's because that's what the Black Sun told me to do, first of all. And obviously, it told me to do this because there'd be no way, there'd be any discrepancy against what I'm doing. But there is, for a reason. Obviously, because they want it dead. They want this topic to not be brought out, but it doesn't matter. The Kazwa is bringing it out one way or another. This is it. It is. Smart be it.